Hello, this is Scott. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I cover a variety of different data science and analytics topics, everything from software demonstrations to open discussions. So this video is going to be part of a new playlist that I'm creating on our book that was released last month. Hopefully you can see that. And so in the book, I talk about the foundations of BI, business intelligence, AI, artificial intelligence, data science, big data, statistics, and much, much more. And so I'm doing a series of these videos that play on certain aspects of the book, and I plan to do a whole lot of these, keep them short, 5 to 10 minutes max. So just so that you know, really these are high-level talks, and the book covers kind of like a 101 for the landscape and how all the different pieces fit together. So it's really not a how-to guide. It's not a recipe book on how to do AI or anything specific. So it's really what you should know as a professional if you're working with data and all the different aspects of the field. So in this particular video, I want to discuss why I titled it the book. It's all analytics, and it's not all data science, and it's not all statistics, and it's not all BI, etc. So let's just jump into that. So what I want to do is I want to first talk about the sea of terms that's out there, right? So there's all of this alphabet soup, all these different terms that you can see here, and this is an ugly slide, and it's meant to be an ugly slide because the terminology gets mixed up and it gets reinvented. AI is something that's kind of been reinvented as something new. AI has been around since the 1950s. So you have all these terms that are associated with AI, like deep learning, convolutional neural networks. So the black boxes or anything that is from like a classical university type program in statistics, like ARIMA, support PCA, principal components analysis, etc. And then you have all of the AI, the deep learning, etc. And then you have the ML, the data mining, machine learning, all of the components there. So all the black boxes are these things, and then the blue boxes are some type of analytics, and some type of analytics that you'll see. And so if we go into the book, we actually talk about 50 different types of analytics, and then this is just a short list, right? So if you actually do a web search, an internet search, you're going to find literally hundreds of types of analytics out there. And they typically fall under one or two or maybe three different types. One is the type of data that you're analyzing. For example, text analytics is all about, obviously, text. And then you have acyclical graph database analytics. That's all about structures or certain to that domain, like network analytics type stuff. So if you have like a network topology, etc. And then you have the domain specific or the vertical specific, like government or medical or public health. Those are all analytics that apply to professionals in that particular domain. Then you have these classifications, right? Descriptive analytics is a whole class of types of analytics, and then diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and then advanced, which is kind of along the lines. So if you think about those terms that we were just looking at, whether it be a statistical algorithm like, say, logistic regression or some sort of, principal components or whatever it might be, those would apply across a broad spectrum of different types of analytics. And then certainly the machine learning, support vector machines or random forest, whatever you want to do there, those apply to a broad area as well. So what we decided was we would create the book, and I wanted to name it "It's All Analytics" because it pertains to the most useful classification of all this stuff. So anyway, that's it for this session, and hopefully you can join me next time when I'll be talking about data. Is data the new oil? Hope you can join me then. Thanks.